We're going to go beyond design today. You've heard a lot about the business and about furniture and interior design and the behind the scenes. And I'm really interested in giving you guys what I wish somebody had told me about life and about career, like real deal stuff as I got on my journey. Because you guys have it hard. You have social media. You have a lot of pressures. You're coming into a different world. So I want to try and help you with what I can, but at the same time, I'm so honored to be here in front of you guys because you guys are the future. The reason why I'm telling you this is a lot of people in life have a linear journey. Especially like athletes and people that like are born with a specific talent and they know exactly what they want to do and they start doing it from a young age. And that's great, but there's also a lot of people that don't know or that think they know they want to do something and then they change. And I want to let you guys know that that's okay too, to break the mold and follow what you're hearing in your heart and not necessarily what your professors, your teachers, or anybody else is pressuring you to do. So I want you guys to embrace, if things don't turn out the way you think you need them to be, embrace that there's something better for you and that it's all going to make sense in the end. And really, really take that pressure off so that you can follow what this is saying. Because this might be saying something different than this. This is always going to protect us. This is always going to be right. So if something feels scary, not scary as like jump off a building, we know that that isn't like a good idea, but like scary as like with that little excitement mixed with excitement and with that voice that says this is something I should do, chances are that's the very thing that you need to do. So if you're scared mixed with excitement, that's an indication to move forward and not move backward. Because our ego always wants to keep us safe. It's there to protect us. It's looking at past experiences to say, don't try anything new because it wants to protect us. That's its job. And that works when there's scary things out there in the world, but it can also hold us back if we hold on to it too much. So if you are feeling scared a lot and excited at the same time, that means that you're growing. We change ourselves to fit in rather than changing the world by being ourselves. Does this hit home? Do you guys understand this? Right? So there's only one you, and there's a reason for that. They say that life began 14 billion plus years ago, that all this stuff happened with stars exploding, and that we're all made from stardust, and that a trillion, billion, million things needed to happen for you to be sitting in this chair right here with me, and for you to be who you are, and you to be who you are, and so on and so forth. So if you think about everything that went into making who we are, how can we be anybody but ourselves? But this is the thing, guys. Society makes it really hard to be yourself, doesn't it? It's almost like the natural thing is to be yourself, but to be yourself, you got to go against the grain. Does anybody feel that way sometimes? We shouldn't do things so we can be happy. We should be happy so we can do things. So what does that mean? When I was there producing events with celebrities, whining and dining, I was in that complacent place that I told you about. I wasn't growing. I wasn't scared. I was controlling everything. I thought I was happy. But then all of these life changes happened, and I actually realized that first I have to be happy truly. Those were external circumstances that were making me happy. And then from there, all of the good ideas and the good guidance is going to lead me to where I need to be. So now every day I work on myself to be happy so that the ideas and the next steps come to me in a more organic way versus trying to control. This is mind-blowing. Studies show that the average person has 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day, with 80% of them being negative and 95% being repetitive. And the reason why they're repetitive is because, once again, what have we experienced? The past. So what our brain tries to do by repeating old thoughts and negative ones is protect us for the future, because the future is unknown and the future is scary. So our ego is doing a good job protecting us, keeping us safe, but it's also holding us back and it's messing up our thought patterns. Guys, how can you create something new and a new reality for yourself if half of your thoughts are old negative recycled thoughts? The universe is constantly speaking to all of us. You can think of it wants these ideas to happen. It wants somebody to create this. So it's putting these ideas in our brains. The people that act on them are the ones that make stuff happen. So it's not enough to be in here, but you really want to make stuff happen, right? Steve Jobs was a great person at doing that, doing the unthinkable. I would say those are the unicorns. And for everybody else, don't beat yourself up if you don't do that right away and it's a dream. Again, like I said, every journey is going to take you right where you need to be, and you need to trust that. The other thing too about owning your own company, I feel like it gets glamorized a lot on Instagram and social. There's still headaches. There's going to be headaches working for somebody, and there's headaches working for yourself. You just got to decipher the headaches that you like better. That's it. It gets glamorized, it's hard work, but it's what was right for me. And then you guys are going to figure out if it's right for you or not.